Alright, so today I have for you the two latest updates from Palantir. And since these updates are pretty short, I figured I'd include them all in one video. So let's take a look at the first one. Palantir announces strategic partnership with Cloudflare focused on cloud cost optimization. So in this update, Palantir announced a partnership with Cloudflare, which some of you guys might know as a publicly traded company Net. Essentially, Cloudflare is a content delivery network company responsible for the security, performance, and reliability when using the internet. They help organizations cut cloud costs, increase control, and improve predictability over multi-cloud workloads. And I get it, understanding cloud spend is pretty complex, especially in environments where customers use multiple cloud vendors. But as organizations begin to transition more of their workloads to the cloud, the complexity and cost of these workloads, of course, also increases. And what's more, organizations often struggle to achieve granular visibility over their cloud spend or any decent ability to easily manage cloud costs. And when you're a publicly traded company like Cloudflare, one of the most important aspects and responsibilities is to make sure that the stakeholders are happy with how you're managing the company's money and how you're making profits. So stakeholders ranging from finance executives to infrastructure engineers need to securely collaborate on optimizations and analyses to create long-lasting cloud efficiencies. Stitching together a patchwork of cloud contracts and evaluating them across teams, workflows, and internal stakeholders is fundamentally a data integration challenge. Our partnership with Cloudflare provides an avenue for Palantir Foundry to drive down multi-cloud costs, Palantir Apollo to reduce the burden on DevOps and improve customers' gross margins, and Cloudflare to provide a modern cloud architecture that doesn't restrict customer choice and delivers meaningful cost savings. Shyam Sankar, the COO of Palantir. I think with this partnership though, it'll provide organizations with the ability to quickly generate meaningful cost savings with their existing cloud bills and transition to a more cost-effective cloud infrastructure for the long term. And when you're a pretty huge company like Cloudflare that generates hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue each year, having the luxury to integrate with Palantir to in turn make both companies more money only makes sense. And within 24 hours of data connection, customers will be able to leverage pre-built infrastructure in Palantir Foundry to understand their current cloud costs, integrating data from across cloud vendors, mapping to the internal ontology that governs different business units and attribution factors, and identifying internal opportunities for more efficient work, including potential migrations to Cloudflare. And it's these kind of migrations that enable Cloudflare to distribute data and execute high computations and other workflows quicker, cheaper, and at a greater scale than traditional cloud vendors, all while remaining cloud agnostic. So by leveraging Cloudflare's Workers platform and R2 storage solution, customers from the largest enterprises to the smallest businesses are now further enabled to build, deploy, and manage their workloads at a greater scale and with more flexibility and cost efficiency. So really cool stuff here. But lastly, I do have another short update from Palantir that occurred on January 11th. Listen to this. Palantir and Posit partnered to integrate RStudio into Palantir Foundry. So Palantir and Posit, the open source data science company, announced a new technology partnership to integrate the enterprise vision of the widely utilized RStudio Pro into Palantir Foundry. Through this partnership, customers of Palantir and Posit will have the ability to bring their Posit Workbench licenses into Foundry itself, where they can leverage a fully managed RStudio Pro environment that sits alongside the full application suite in Foundry. And if you have no idea what RStudio is, it's an IDE that's used by data science professionals. Or in other words, it's an integrated development environment, which is simply a software application that helps programmers develop software code more efficiently. And in this case, the code that RStudio handles is R and Python. So what this means is customers accustomed to the advanced analytics environments that RStudio Pro has to offer will now have the ease, flexibility, and immediate value of a direct integration with Foundry, while still being able to reap all the benefits of a fully integrated platform, and aligning with Posit's goal to make data science more open, intuitive, accessible, and collaborative. This new capability closely integrates with Foundry's data, governance, and security primitives, such that customers maintain a secure environment for working with data and models. So overall, I think these are some really cool updates, and just shows to me that Palantir is further cementing themselves in the tech industry while also expanding the features of their Foundry software for their clients. And with that, I'd like to wrap up the video here. Thanks as always, and I'll catch you next time.